Welcome everybody, this is Vince. So we are here to talk about the Xbox One. Now the internet has exploded because most of the rumors that have been going around is true. Apparently, I'm on Major Nelson's website here, where online, your console will need to check in online at least 24 hours. 24 hours it needs to connect to the internet just to verify something, right? So basically, you won't be able to play any games if it can't connect to the internet within 24 hours. Okay, so that's one negative for other people, not for me. I'm on the internet all the time. It doesn't matter to me. So that's one. Sharing your games. You will be able to share your games with family. So on your console, if somebody has you have multiple accounts on your console, you'll be able to. Uh, those accounts will be able to play the games that are installed on the console because it installs to the console and then the disc is free to do whatever, chuck in the garbage, whatever you want to do. We don't know about DLC though. If one account buy DLC, if all the accounts will have the DLC also. Maybe, maybe not. Nobody knows. You'll be able to lend a friend your game only once, and they would have to be on your friends list for at least 30 days. So people are freaking out about that. I've never really loaned a game to anybody. I've borrowed a game, one game in the entire time I've owned a console. Once. One time. One time. Okay? But there are people who do this often. But you only be able to do it one time and that is it. And they need to be on your friends list for 30 days. What else here? So reselling games now. Okay. So trading in and reselling games. You will be able to do that, but only if the publishers allow it. So they're teaming up with certain retailers to to allow you to do this. So now they could be doing it through GameStop or Spot or Stop, whatever it's called, and where they will charge a fee. So the publisher will charge GameStop a fee for taking in this this used game and allowing them to sell it. So that's totally up to the publishers. Most people are saying Microsoft are taking some of the blame, pointing fingers. But the reason for this, guys, I don't know if you know this. The Xbox 360 console is right now in the current generation of consoles the most pirated console on the market right now. Like gaming console. Not talking about your Nintendo DS or any no fucking handhelds. Consoles. It's the most pirated console right now. So this is a piracy thing. Now, never say never, okay? Because if you tell a hacker that he can never do something, guess what he's going to go do? He's going to do everything in his freaking power to make sure that he do it. He can do it. So he's basically going to shut you up in the end. So the console will be hacked, jailbroken, whatever you want to call it, man. It will be in the end, just like a PC. Most of the PCs with their games where you need to connect to the internet. Guess what? I can go on the internet right now and find a game, say on Steam, on Pirate Bay or whatever the case is, and download that game and play that game offline. So, in the end, this might encourage the hackers to jailbreak this one. Now, we don't know if Sony is going to do the same thing or not. Now, guys, if Sony does the same thing, what the fuck are you guys going to do? You guys going to go hang yourself? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to go out in the streets and kill people? That's what you're going to do? or you're gonna shut the fuck up and buy the console, or don't buy the console. Just don't buy it. If this is such a big deal to you, you've been with Xbox since you were 10 years old and now you're 20 or whatever the fuck it case is. Get over it. Go buy Sony if or PlayStation 4 if they're not going to do this DRM thing, which I think they might, because look at this. Last of Us is almost on the internet right now. Almost. They already have an unlocker for DLC on the internet. So by time Saturday, Sunday, Last of Us will be on the internet. Okay, you think these publishers, the people who are making the games and putting them, are publishing them on these consoles, you think they want their game to be pirated? You think it's all up to Microsoft and Sony to determine if they put any DRM in it? What if the publisher is like, well, if you don't do this, we're not putting their game on there? What if Call of Duty publishers, Infinity Ward, Activision, said that? If you do not put this in your console, we are never, ever, ever going to publish on this console. What do you think Microsoft is going to do? They are going to do it. What do you think Sony's going to do? They're going to fucking do it. Why? Because they need those fuckers to have their console sell and stuff like that. They need the publishers. The publishers don't need them. You hear me? The publisher does not need Sony and Microsoft. It's the other way fucking around. Or it could go both ways if you look at it that way. There's always those publishers who always go to PC, where that is, the DRM is, that's what it is, and either you fucking buy it or you fucking pirate it, or you don't fucking buy it at all. You know what I mean? Either you buy it, you don't buy it, or you pirate it. Those are your options. In the end, most people go to piracy. For PC, I don't like to pirate. It's too much of a fucking headache, really, to be honest. It is a headache. But anyways, so the publishers might be dictating to the console manufacturers on what they need to put into their consoles. But whatever. So Kinect, you will have the option to turn off the Kinect completely. So don't have it listening to you or anything like that. People are freaking out. Oh, it's going to spy on me jerking off on the couch, blah, blah, blah. Da, 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 da. Or, legitimate privacy, just listening to what I'm saying, what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. In the end, they're legit concerns, I guess. There's an option to turn it off. Now, with all of this stuff, Microsoft still reserves the right to change any of this stuff. So they could change the Kinect stuff. They could change all that used games and online all the time stuff if they wanted to do that. Or if the publishers are going to allow them to do that. So saying PS4 and Xbox One, the games are not selling because of this DRM or whatever. They can easily just patch out that stuff. And if that's possible, the hackers will get to that before the console manufacturers do. If you paid attention to any news on, like, say, SimCity 4 or whatever it's called, the SimCity game, that's always online, needed to always be online. You can only do some certain stuff offline, and it never saves it until you connect to the internet, blah, blah, blah. And guess what happened? A hacker pretty much went into the game code and changed a few things, because it's in the code telling the console, hey, console, you need to go check the internet. And if you don't, stop this, stop that, stop that. If somebody can get into the code of the console or the game or whatever the case is, you'd have to get into the firmware of the console. Then you can pretty much tell that firmware to don't do that. Don't even worry about it. We don't need an internet connection. Right? In the end. So, guys, they have to stop the piracy. They have to try and stop the piracy. They tried with the Xbox 360 by banning accounts, banning consoles, so you'd have to go out and buy another console, stuff like that. They have to stop the piracy. That's what this whole thing is. I don't know how you guys are so blind, to be honest. It's all about the piracy. Yes, yes, some people do not have fast internet. Most people do not have internet. Well, guess what, guys? Shit. This console is not for you. Do not buy the Xbox One. Do not buy it. I'm gonna buy it because I have fucking internet all the goddamn time. Okay? So don't buy it. If you guys want to make a fucking stand, make a change, whatever. Just saying, this is just saying that if PS4 doesn't do this, and even if it does, don't fucking buy them. You same motherfuckers who are bitching and moaning is gonna go out and buy this fucking shit, aren't you? Yeah, you motherfucker, you right there. You are gonna fucking buy it, even if you don't like the features. You're gonna fucking buy it, huh? None of these features bother me, none. So therefore, I will buy this console, and I'll buy the PS4 no matter what the fuck they do. I don't give a shit. In the end, you guys are just over exaggerating, or maybe not. I'm not gonna say that. You're not over exaggerating at all. You guys are just hypocrites that you'll bitch and moan and you'll go buy it anyway. The only way to stop something is to not buy it. I believe it was a Resident Evil game that I think Capcom released, somebody released, where it only had, I think it was a cartridge, and it only had one save slot, and you couldn't overwrite it or something like that. So when you did sell it to somebody, they couldn't start a new save or whatever the case is. And so guess what happened? Nobody bought it. The game was good, but nobody bought it. So they stopped that shit. So the only way to stop this is to not buy the console. Okay? Do not buy it. Going back to the old internet on thing. Yes, your internet might go down for a day. Your line might be cut by accident. Somebody's digging up, because that's happened to me before. And you're out, you're going on vacation or whatever the case is. Most people come back to that is that you're on vacation. Why the hell are you bringing your Xbox? Maybe you're going away for the summer to your aunt's house or whatever the case is, and sometimes you want to play your Xbox, which is fair. But I think they have internet. Even here in Canada, where in the country you have dial-up or you have satellite internet, and if it just needs to check the internet, guess what, guys? Dial-up will work. Now, most people out there is freaking out now. You can't connect a dial-up connection to the Xbox. Yes, you can't. But there's routers out there that actually use dial-up connections, where you plug in a dial-up connection and you get Ethernet ports. And if all it needs to do is just check, oh yeah, that's it. It's just kilobytes of information in the end there, which might take a while for it to check, maybe, who knows. But anyways, most people in America, North America, Europe, Asia, all of those places have internet. And again, as I said, guys, if you don't have internet, I don't even know how you're watching this. You're probably watching on your phone. And if you have your freaking phone, and most of those phones you can turn into a hotspot and connect your console to check in with Microsoft, and then go back to playing your games in the end. So, to sum up all of this stuff here, guys, if you do not like this stuff, the whole rental share where you have to, you only can do it once, or it's up to the publishers, the whole online thing needs to check in every 24 hours, you know, stuff like that, the DRM, everything like that. If this is a issue, the solution is don't fucking buy it. The title of this video will be called Xbox One, in quotation. Don't buy it. Okay? Am I against Microsoft and Xbox? No. I understand what the fuck they're doing. I know why they're doing this. In the end, everybody's harping on Xbox or Sony. We will see what what they're doing. It's the publishers, guys. The publishers. You think Microsoft is losing money on this piracy stuff? No. Right now, as the Xbox 360 stand, they're not losing any goddamn money. They're fucking making money hands over fucking fist. Because guess what? When you mod your Xbox and you get banned, now they're banning accounts and Xbox. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to go the fuck out there. You're going to go buy another Xbox Live account. You're going to go and buy another freaking Xbox because you want to play online because you can't live without it. And so Microsoft is making cash money, moolah, like nobody's business right now. Okay? So you think they'll be like, we need to do this so we don't make any more money. They're making more money on the Xbox doing it the way they're doing it right now. Okay? So it's the publishers, guys. It's the fucking publishers that are saying, hey man, those fucking, your Xbox there, you're only banning them, but they still can play our games. Right? So we need you to do this. And that's what I think on that. Again, to end this, don't buy it if you don't like what the fuck they're doing. How come you guys cannot comprehend this? I don't know. I've been with Xbox for over 10 years now. My Xbox gamer tag is like, I think it's like 9 years, but I've had it for 10. I've been non-gold for a year, and that's when I was with the clan. I was using a different gamer tag for a year. But I've been with them for 10 years. With Xbox, 10 years. Now, don't buy it if you don't like the stuff that's happening. Okay? This has gone on for too long, probably. Just don't fucking buy it. And, you know, Sony's in a super good light right now. And I believe they're saying that they're not banning. You know how they said it. We are not banning used games. We, Sony Entertainment, PlayStation 4, not banning used games. But they didn't say we, Sony Entertainment, and our partners and publishers are not banning used games. Did they say that? No, they didn't say that. So, but we'll see. It doesn't fucking matter to me. I'm gonna buy both. But my thing is to you, don't buy it if you don't like what they are doing, and that'll make them change it, or somebody will hack it, and everybody's fucking happy because it's mostly the pirates that are fucking freaking out about this. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry if I ranted a lot, but just don't fucking buy it. I'm gonna buy it. You don't buy it if you don't like it. Okay, goodbye.